National, KDRFM brings you all the stories. KDRFM News, proudly sponsored by MTN.
Osmosis again.
Osmosis tried to pay.
Money wasn't enough.
He checked every pocket.
Money wasn't enough.
Osi,
we're sorting it.
With the Momo,
we're sorting it.
Esente zawe zaba zitakumara iyongeraho na Momo Advance. Kozesa Momo app ningo mige star emwe mukaga itano star itano hash okushashura ebishare okusindika sente ningo kugura za bando yesotinge na Momo enkora n'ubushoshoreke nibikuratirwa MTN Momo nereberwa banki nkuru ya Uganda.
Tiyanchi Karuguza bakurete promotion y'umwaka guno muyaga kujanja bibwa
habuli ndwaire ha mitwaro mukaga ni 15 zonka kuletere kyome kikebera buli nyakalingo yendwaire ha sentezo pressure ulcers ensigo omutima obune amanige kazine kisaija kuterwa omutwe kulemera mu nsonga kurumwenderalera buli katundu kona bakuletere green tea okarwara maino obaga kaguba ija bakwijanja
tukusuburira cyane mbazi tugisaze ucweka tano hakikumi emitwaro mukaga so kutandika dozi yawo uboka kiri burwayire bwawe
basange Karuguza urabire hatandi Big Bank amajaki kada hahina welding balirana ba complex guest house nekipande no banokiro bakora mandi paka sandi ha 078 mukaga 13 oba 070 rwenda tanemu 023 nitwe abatiyanshi Karuguza ija tukwijanja
For how Chinese bantu baingi muno ohulira kyansimba hano nkwata hamugongo ekifuba kikuremera oburumi munyingo mu baitu hati wekwata ba for how Chinese bano ni bayijanja banokira kimo ebirwaire no biraga nenkoro yawe yekikugu baine byoma ebya meridian therapy nibikonyera okwigula binywa kutereza emigongo alinya bakusasa nibakumara mu busase bona bwino munyingo hati nywa bakuzimbe bigere mugende mubayikire nibakora handwereza maiso nibajanja basukali harusazi okwetaga kusara size okendezo munyeto gwine oyinekizibu kyo kusanyarara hamuna inywa abateirwe stroke niba batereza ni mugaruka okurungi muno aba for how Chinese hano mukaruguza basange amuhanda gwa kizizi ogugenda ha vision hakyomba ko kyakona house hayine ichundiro lya magiteri yaka opposite Millennium Guest House rundi baterera namba ze simu 0 kinana na mnana musanju na musanju asatu na mnana na 0 mwenda nkaga na ibiri kinana na isatu anna nemu for how Chinese hamuno bujanja byo burungi
esaha zikire musanje zeihangwe ohulirize KDR 10 fama akaire kanu nikakuleterwa
MTN.
Esente zawo zikuba zitarukumara nozongeraho na Momo Advance wekonyeze Momo app runo miga sita mukaga itanu star itanu hashi oyongereho kandi osasule bills sindika sente rundo gule bundles wesotinga na Momo.
MTN
Uganda nirebererwe kitongole cha Uganda Communications Commission.
A very good afternoon. It is 1 minute past 1 p.m. Welcome to KDR News. In the detail, my name is Deo Asimwe. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has commended church leaders for preaching the gospel that promotes economic development. He notes that the NRM leadership appreciates the church's efforts in setting up self-funded projects across various sectors which have significantly supplemented government services in areas such as health, education, and business. The president made the remarks yesterday during the message delivered by Vice President, retired Major Jessica Alupo at the rededication service of Our Lady of Sinners Virika Cathedral in Fort Portal Tourism City. Museveni calls on the Ugandans to work hard and eliminate poverty from their households as a means to achieve self-sufficiency, emphasizing that the ongoing wealth creation campaigns are aimed at improving household incomes across the country.
As we dedicate the house of God today, I call upon all of you also to rededicate yourselves to God. work hard, and embrace honesty. I encourage all the leaders to lead by example. The NRM government is encouraging all Ugandans to engage in gainful employment by working hard, not only by putting food on their table, but also focusing on income-generating activities to earn income.
Key improvements made during the renovation include a new roof with 24-gauge iron sheets, terrazzo flooring, a ceiling board, new church pavements, security cameras, and smoke detectors, with the total cost of the renovation approximately 3.6 billion Ugandan shillings. Monsignor Isaiah Mayombo, the chairperson of the Rededication Organizing Committee and the Cathedral Renovation Project, explains that the renovations aimed to preserve the cathedral's historical significance while ensuring its longevity. Away from that, a Toyota Wish driver has this morning died on the spot in a fatal accident that involved two vehicles at Kabale Swamp along the Kasambia Kabale Road in Katikara Sub-County, Kakumiro District. KDR's correspondent Tom Kiamanya reports that the deceased is only identified as Rogers, who was driving a Toyota Wish car that was coming from the side of Igayaza Town Council when it crashed with the minibus that was coming from the opposite direction. Kiamanywa adds that the driver of the minibus, only identified as Siraj, and other passengers in both vehicles who sustained major injuries have been rushed to Hoima Regional Referral Hospital for medical treatment.
Hanyuma emotoka ibiri ozikwatagaine kandi zatomerangana kandi obo omusajja amanyone Kasiraj avuga minibus kuruga Hoima kugenda Mubende bambi kandi bwatomera ine n'omusigazi abaire na Wish obu naruga Igayaza amanyuro enkeri ya Rogers ekina ku muno emotoka zinu zona zihoiroho kandi nambere tungira amahure ganu aba driver baine bateka obulyo bwokura nti abantu abaire mu motoka abahutaire muno basoba kubona batwara boma kandi bikiraho bijja kubantu bagambira ngokubikuba nibigenda omayi habwa KDR chamanya Tom Kakindo Town Council Nyamasaza Kakumiro.
Thank you so much, Tom Kiamanya, for that report. Now, putting that story aside, the State Minister for Lands and Housing, Dr. Sam Mayanja, has underscored the new government program that aims to ease getting land titles for all Ugandans. Speaking in Kampala, Mayanja says, since land is the foundation of livelihoods, economic empowerment, and national development, government has embarked on accessible, transparent, and beneficial for Ugandans and make them own their land. He notes that in a bid to make land acquisition easy, decentralized, government has decentralization land registration services to 22 ministry zonal offices across the country. According to the minister, to further enhance transparency and accountability, the government has introduced innovative digital solutions, including the online land search functionality, a system that has revolutionized the way land transactions are conducted in Uganda. Minister Mayanja explains that this platform is designed to foster trust and accountability in land dealings, calling on the stakeholders, including farmers, investors, developers, and citizens to embrace these forms, to embrace these reforms and innovations. Now, moving on, the Archbishop of Kampala, Paul Semoglu, has condemned the excessive use of force by the law enforcement officers against journalists and civilians, calling for fairness and respect for human rights in Uganda's political landscape. Speaking during a mass at Our Lady of Fatima, Queen of Peace grounds, the headquarters of Kasana Luwero Diocese, where he led celebrations marking 28 years of service, Archbishop Semogerere decried the brutality witnessed during the political events. He cites the February 26th incidents during the nomination of the candidates for the Kawempe North by-elections, where security operatives arrested the National Unity Platform flag bearer Elias Luimbazi Nalukola and brutalized journalists and area locals. With Uganda preparing for the 2026 general elections, the Archbishop urges the political leadership to uphold peace and avoid deceitful tactics against opponents. He reminded the congregation of the impact of the 1980s war, which severely affected the Luwero region and set back its development. He also encourages the faithful to use the upcoming Lent season to reflect on the struggles of Uganda, particularly prisoners jailed innocently, to pray for peace and justice in our country. State Minister for Higher Education, Dr. Chrysostom Muyinga, also present at the celebration, praised Archbishop Semogerere for instilling values of peace and harmony among the Christians.
You are still listening to KDR News Broadcast. This is the news on the international scene.
For the news on the international scene, Democratic Republic of Congo. The March 23 movement, M23 rebels, have deported 14 suspected fighters of the Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Rwanda to Rwanda, a move that has drawn sharp criticism from the Democratic Republic of Congo's army, FARDC. The deportation took place last Saturday afternoon at the Grand Barrier border post in Rwanda's Rubavu district, where the suspects were handed over to the Rwandan security authorities. The M23 rebels claim that the deported individuals who are on Rwanda's wanted list for their alleged role in the 1994 genocide were captured while fighting alongside the FARDC soldiers in North Kivu territory. The Rwanda Defense Forces also confirmed in a statement that it has received the 14 fighters from the M23 rebels. Dear listener, it is 10 minutes past 1 p.m. We'll take a quick look on the top stories as we wind up today's afternoon cast. Museveni commends church leaders for supporting economic development. Driver dies on the spot after fatal accident involving 2 vehicles in Kakumiro. Government committed to modernizing, transforming Uganda's land management systems, says Minister Mayanja, and M23 deports 14 suspected FDLR fighters to Rwanda. FARDC condemns the move. That marks the end of today's afternoon cast. My name is Deo Asimwe. I wish you the best of your lunch and nice week.
From all over the world, local, regional, national and international, KDR FM brings you all the stories. KDR FM News, world's proudly sponsored by MTN.
Osmosis again. Osmosis try to pay.
Money wasn't enough.
He checked every pocket.
Money wasn't enough.
Osi
we sorting it.
With the momo
we sorting it.
Esente zawe zaba zitakumara iyongeraho na Momo Advance. Kozesa Momo app ningo mige star emwe mukagi 5 star 5 hash okushashura ebishare okusindika sente ningo kugura za bando yesotinge na Momo enkora n'ubushoshoreke nibikuratirwa MTN Momo nereberwa banki nkuru ya Uganda.
tiyanchi karuguza bakurete promotion y'omwaka guno muyaga kujanjabibwa
habuli ndwaire ha mitwaro mukaga ni 15 zonka kuleterekyo mekikebera buli nyakalingo yendwaire ha sente ezo pressure ulcers ensigo omutima obune amanige kazine kisaija kuterwa omutwe kulemera mu nsonga kurumwenderalera buli katundu kona bakuletere green tea okarwara maino obaga kaguba ija bakwijanjabe
tukusuburira cyane mbazi tugisaze uchweka 5 ha 10 emitwaro mukaga so kutandika dozi yawo uboka kiri uburwaire bwawe
basange karuguza urabire Stand Big Bank amajya kikada hahina welding balirana ba complex guest house nekipande no banokiro bakora mandi paka sandi ha 078 mukaga 13 oba 070 rwenda tanemu 023 nitwe abatiyanshi karuguza ija tukwijanja
For how Chinese bantu baingi muno ohulira kyansimba hano nkwata ha mugongo ekifuba kikuremera oburumi munyingo mu baitu hati we kwata ba for how Chinese bano ni bayijanja banokira kimo ebirwaire no biraga nenkoro yawe yekikugu baine byoma ebya meridian therapy nibikonyera okwigula binywa kutereza migongo alinywa bakusasa nibakumara mu busase bona bwino munyingo hati nywa bakuzimbe bigere mugende mubayikire nibakora handwere za maiso nibajanja basukali harusazi okwetaga kusara size okendezo munyeto gwine oinekizibuke okusanyarara hamuna inywa bateirwe stroke niba batereze ni mugaruka okurungi muno aba for how Chinese hano mukaruguza basange amuhanda gwa kizizi ogugenda ha vision hakyomba ko kyakona house haihine ichundiro lya magiteri yaka opposite Millennium Guest House rundi baterera namba ze simu 0 kinana na mnana nsanju na msanju asatu na mnana na 0 mwenda nkaga na ibiri kinana na isatu anna nemu for how Chinese hamuno bujanja byo burungi